Hello and welcome to Houses of Eorzea, the weekly show where we break into your house and touch all your stuff. I am your host, Raja, and this week I am joined by my little baby bun. Find ourselves out in the cold, staring down on some polar bears, dead dragon. Anyways, really excited about today's episode because I have finally found it. I have finally found the perfect house. A perfect 5 out of 5. I didn't think it was possible. I started to give up hope, but at last I have found it. And I hope you guys can truly appreciate the amount of work that this builder has put into the piece to make absolutely everything, including the soundtrack, absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and get out of the fucking cold here and go check out this place. Okay, so here we are. We are out in Shaved Kugani. Don't ask me to say the neighborhood. I firstly wanted to give you a look at the yard. You know, even though I am not overly impressed with yards anymore, they did a pretty decent job. You know, I like the fact that they are not using the same skin that everybody else is using right now. Thank God. Little tree fort thingy. Flowers. Little swing. Gazebo. You know, not bad. It's a decent yard. But the real treat is inside. So let's get to it. And when you first walk in, this hits you. As far as centerpieces go, this is amazing. I love the view when you first walk in. Okay, so we sit there and we start off with our receiving area. Very simple receiving area. There's a little table set up with a book, a music box, and some knick-knackery. Custom built front door. Our little shoes. Umbrella stand. I like this simple little art piece right here. Come up. And you're gonna notice some glitching up here, but they wanted to get the grain of the wood right for when you're not moving your camera. And on that point, they did good. So, you know, there are some very minor defects, super minor. But you know what? I appreciate what they're going for. So, you know, I'm going to give some of these things a free pass. Anyways, so you come in to this nice little kitchenette. Don't pay too much attention to these seats because these seats aren't actual seats. But you know what? From the back, they work. Go around the other side. I like this stove. I don't know how they did those cabinets, but I love short sucks. I love the handles that they put in here. It's a nice little display piece. You know, and the more you start looking into it, and the more you start noticing things, like the sink, it's fine. You're not supposed to, you know, get up on the counter, look down, you know? You got these nice little lights. Fridge off to the left. We'll start off by going to the right. We'll go into this little living room area. Nice, small, peaceful piece of wall art. I love how they got the couch flanked with these little stands, these little book stands. In the center, they got this cute little quaint table. And I can see that this property is set up for when we do get more asset allocations. Because I guarantee you they're going to put a TV in this spot with probably some nice little knick-knackery around it. I just got a feeling about this builder. But, you know, the scene is set up for when they get more asset allocations. Around back here. Your little bookshelf. Absolutely beautiful. Come over here to a little dinette. It's gonna be nice to see some wall art get put up once we can actually get some more wall art, you know, more asset allocations. I like how they use the school lockers to make a table. They got 3 school lockers laid out here to make their table. It's cute. I haven't seen it before. You got more end caps on their couch. Very simple and clean build. See, like, you know, you're not supposed to look up here. Then we come up into a very simple, elegant bedroom. I love this shelf that they put in with the waterfall partition behind it. Here they're using the school lockers again. Lighting accents. There goes another thing I'm overlooking because you weren't supposed to come this deep into the... You know, you're supposed to look at it from this point. I love this property so much. There's not much to talk about because, I mean, most of my show is me pointing out defects and talking about how they could have avoided this defect or that defect. And the defects that are here, I'm giving a pass. I'm not even trying to really point them out. This this property is just so amazing. And I don't know if you've been listening to the music track, but the music track fits the theme of the house. The color palette with their white and brown with a splash of pink, because there's splashes of pink in the sign-in book. There's, you know, the build scars on this property are most impressive. They're actually very hard. I don't wanna waste a lot of video time trying to get up and downstairs because I almost couldn't when I was coming through doing my house notes. But this property is phenomenal. There's really not a whole lot that I can do talking wise. I mean, the property speaks for itself. Let's go ahead and try to look at some of these build scars, because it is running a little short because there's nothing to poke fun at. Upstairs, it's relatively, got a lot of those day bed sleeper thingies. I have no idea what this is. No clue. Absolutely no clue. Oh, can I get back downstairs without teleporting? I don't think so. Come on. Whoa, what? Why are you guys tucked back here? What is on the other side of this wall? Wow, this is a... Okay. Those are the stairs. So... Oh, okay. They're the mannequins. they're the mannequins that these items are attached to. The items just push through the walls. Okay. Okay. That is cool. I was like, why is there naked people in the walls? Now we know. But let's go ahead and try to get downstairs. Oh, yep. So many of these. Get a better look at what they're using. One of the things that I found amazing was when I sat there, I was like, what are they using that stove for? And then it's like, that's the table in the living room. You got the very top of the chimney stack popping up to use as the top of the chimney, or as a table. Very creative. This is what they use to make those stairs. I don't think I can make this video very long because there's just nothing to talk about. It's perfect. This is the second time in a row that I've seen somebody use these slanted partitions to make a floor space. Second time. Stunning. I mean, there is no reasoning to even go through the score, but you know what? Let's go ahead and score anyways. As always, we score on our 5 criteria. That is build execution, concept, creativity, consistency, and use of space. So, build execution, I'm going to give them a 10. I mean, I know there are some defects, but I think if they would have pushed these closer together, it would have caused conflicts. You know, at least they did nice to evenly space them out. And like the glitching in the roof, I understand, because they are trying to line up the wood grain. They did a pretty damn good job of that. You know, there are some defects that you have to look really hard for to find, and I mean, the property as a whole is just so amazing that the very few defects that I can find, I'm giving a pass. Perfect 10 out of 10 for a build execution. Concept. One of those categories I hate giving 10s to because, like I said, 10 means perfect. And if you've made a perfect concept, then why build another project because you've already had the perfect concept? That being said, a perfect 10 out of 10 for concept. Just absolutely breathtaking property. Absolutely breathtaking. Creativity is an easy 10 out of 10. There was a no-brainer there. I don't know how these people even think. They think big brain thinks, and their creativity never ceases to amaze me. It was easily another 10 out of 10 for the creativity. Consistency. The color palette is perfect. The theme of the furniture throughout the entire property is perfect. The music, especially this track that's playing right now, I'm a huge sucker for piano. Absolutely love classical piano. Oh, I could just sit here. Listening to the water. Listening to the soundtrack play. Another perfect 10 out of 10 for consistency. There is not a thing out of place. There is not a thing that breaks the immersion. Every piece of furniture was meticulously picked. Use of space. Another 10 out of 10. This was a medium. They turned into a single story. And they have used all the space perfectly. And I'm starting to notice this more and more now. It's like, before I stole this idea of building over the staircase going downstairs, I'd never seen it before until my mentor showed me their property. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even think to do that. And that was honestly the first idea I've ever stolen for a build. And now I'm starting to see it more and more. It is such a good, great, fantastic idea. It helps increase the space. I mean, because if you didn't do that, where this wall is basically where you would have to cut it off, making the space feel so much smaller. But doing this really adds to the space that you got to work with when you decide to turn these mediums into a single story. But homeowner, you have earned yourself a perfect score of 5 out of 5. The very first of this channel. Congratulations. Seriously. I want to see more of your work. I want to see more of your work. Oh, this is the Spanish guitar. The Spanish guitar and this view. I have to admit, they go together. I mean, as I was going through my show notes and just listening to the soundtrack, I was like, man, they got everything to fit. I'm sorry, I'm geeking, I'm nerding, and I'm trying to make this video stretch out to a normal show length. There's nothing bad to talk about. I can't drag a video out by talking about bad things, because there's nothing bad to talk about. It is so perfect. Okay, so, being that I break into houses and touch all your stuff, I need to steal something. And boy, would I love to steal the entire house. But I can't. So, it was a toss-up, honestly. I loved your creativity for this table. Using this stove chimney stack as a tabletop. I would never have thought of that. I would not have thought of that. But here it is, and it works. It works in this property so well. Got that guitar. Absolutely love it. But for me, the idea that I would like to steal for my next build project is these lights. They are a stripper pole with a little tabletop light and bun boxes, bun boxes. I think they are. They're culinary. It's a culinary dish container. I think they emptied out the food out of the containers. But yeah, it gives such an amazing light. I mean, it is a cool light. So that would be the thing that I would steal. Anyways, I think we're going to finally wrap it up for this week. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe. If you wish to reach out to me and have a property reviewed, you can contact me on Discord. Find my address in the description below. Till then, continue to build these amazing properties. I love looking at them all. I love seeing what you guys do. Just, anyways, till next week, guys.